going on, guys? Alex here with AGV Auto. Welcome back to the channel. So I know right now it isn't like my typical intro that I always do on all my videos, and that's because I am actually headed to Asian Motors. So I'm heading down to the shop. As you can tell by the thumbnail and title, I am getting a PTP Inlet blanket installed today. So for those of you guys that have been following me, you know that I've actually always had this blanket. It was on my old FC3. If I have any pictures, I will include it in this video. And if you're wondering, it definitely made a difference in temperature. So we're gonna go ahead and pay the guys over at Asian Motors a little visit. So today's video is gonna be a little bit of a vlog slash install video. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a rundown, in order to install something like this, the whole inlet actually has to come off in order to wrap around the PTP blanket. Also because you have to take off the factory heat shield that's underneath the inlet. But I'm super stoked to have it back on, especially in this car, because here in South Florida, with like all the rain and humidity that we have here, the temps get really, really hot and super humid. So anything is definitely going to help out in the engine bay to keep those temps cooler. Also, I might be filming this video in 2 separate days, one for the actual install and like the vlog right now that I'm doing on the way over, and then the second part I really want to film like the benefits and stuff like that. I know that I just went over some briefly, but I want to go over the benefits so that way you guys can see if this is something that you might be interested in getting for your Civic. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys ever have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram at FC3Alex. Other than that, let's get to the video. Alright guys, it's a little hard to hear me because of this fan right here, but so that way you guys can see. So there is the factory heat shield underneath the inlet there that we're going to go ahead and take off and put on the PTP blanket. Alright guys, so it is now day 2 if you made it this far into the video. So what exactly does this blanket do? It essentially limits the amount of heat that's transferred from your turbo to the inlet pipe that sits right above it. And simple enough, the less amount of heat that is transferred, the cooler your temps are going to be going into the turbo. Now PTP is big on promoting their slogan, which is faster spool up, cooler intake. I personally don't feel a difference in drivability, but I do notice the temp drops in my K-tuner. So the main question is, has this stuff been scientifically proven to work? And the answer is yes, it has. There's a great in-depth video by the famous YouTuber named Engineering Explain where they do multiple tests. In their video, you'll notice that they use equipment such as like thermal cameras, temperature data loggers, and a whole bunch more. So I personally would recommend this inlet blanket, and if you can get your hands on a turbo blanket as well, I would too. I never bought the turbo blanket for some unknown reason, but I had this thrown on because I had it sitting in my garage from the old car like I mentioned earlier. I know you guys were expecting the TSP Stage 2 video instead of this, but that will be dropping next week, I promise. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.